Khushbu presents Cooking with Tao.
The pot, which is shape of the wok, is there on the fire with the oil in it. The dough is being divided into portions to make the puff rice. So it is this size, and you see the dough is very smooth, and it is being done. They rolled it into this shape that is known as, in the cooking terminology, peda. So you divide it into 10. Do it here. All this here. You use a little bit of dusting flour. So I'm transferring all these in this here, the plate, and then leave one by one. You can do individually, one by one roll it and fry it, or you can keep it on a platter. So this is my rolling pin. So they use the dusting flour, dip it in that, and then they flatten it a little bit. Now start rolling it. You don't need to force it. Very easily it is dancing, and you need the texture like 1/8 of an inch. You can make it small size, you can make it your size, but in food the elegance is also important. You can make one big and divide it into portion and eat it, or you can have it. This is here, elegantly it is looking, the shape, and it is, the edges are, this is made with the multigrain flour, deep multigrain flour, which is available in right now Khushbu Indo-Pak grocery, but at the moment, because of the supply, it is not available on the regular supermarkets until we get back. It comes in the packing of 4 pounds, 10 pounds and 20 pounds. This is stone ground whole wheat flour with multigrain, different grains in it, mixed different grains. It is sorghum, millet, the split chana dal flour, psyllium husk, barley, oats, corn. All these are 9 grains mixed along with the whole wheat flour. So to knead this flour, you don't need any baking powder, because baking powder is needed when the flour does not have the roughage, the wheat germ, wheat bran, and the psyllium husk, which provides the roughage. So if the shape is not round, do not worry about it. You can use a template to cut it into the round shape. So you can do it as you wish. So I will let the videographer do the last one on her own. So she will roll it and she will do the frying also. So I will tell, there are certain the fine tips that is important when you are doing in the cooking, and that comes with an experience. I can tell you, roll it and fry it, but how to fry it, and how when you are frying it, it will swell. And why it swells? Because the dough has a moisture in it. When it goes on the high heat, the moisture inside evaporates, and when the moisture evaporates, it gets puffed up, and puffed up means it becomes the puffed puris. The Hindi word is for puri. There is no English substitute for it, so it is known as puffed, the deep fried puris. That is the 5 is rolled, the 4 more remain back. The the pot is on fire with the ghee, with the oil in it, and variations you can do in this. Any amount of variations you want to do, you do it on this. I will let the videographer do this, the last two, roll it out, while I will start deep frying it and show you the video. So first I'll do the video for the videographer doing the rolling. So I'm switching over the camera. Now she is going to roll. This is the person. So dusting flour, you can dust it on it. I dip it in the flour container so that after that I do not have to do good enough. I do not have to wash the pot. Gently, you do not have to press it, and it starts rolling, it starts dancing on its own. You see that there?
When you do it, it starts.
No, but it starts dancing. You are doing, keep on changing the direction, remove it, raise it like this, and do it like that. So from all directions, you are putting a little pressure. No pressure is needed. Just so the shape, the first instance, the shape came out good. That is good enough. Enough, you don't need to make it thin.
Okay.
Rest it on this here. And the next one. So when you do it, I am using the pastry rolling pin because this is easier because of the space. A bigger rolling pin I cannot use. Now do not continue rolling oblong. You have to give it a round shape, so you have to do it all the sides, and where the shape is not, you do it on that side. Where this edge looking thicker, you do it on that. Turn it over, do it from the other side. Only the puri is to be moved, not your hand or direction. You don't need to do, just move turn it over, turn it different direction, and then roll it. In the same way. That's it, you're finished. That is, take it off. Now you keep it in that, raise the heat, the temperature, the low battery in there. Okay, just leave it. Okay, they hold this here. I am using this slotted spatula because this will have the oil, so temperature is raised in this. This was the one that is rolled by her. This is first time she rolled, so I'm just stretching it. This side is thinner, that side is thicker. So when you accustom doing it a few times, it will happen on its own. So the temperature, this has to be done on a high heat because it has to be deep fried. So you high heat, you have to not drop it, you have to slip it into it because the hot oil is very hot. If you drop it, oil may splash on you. So you have to take the precaution. I'm simply dipping it. Now you have to keep on patting it like this. It needs a patting. And as you keep on patting, it will come onto the surface. And as you notice that it is starting to puff. Although it was not rolled evenly, it is puffed. And then the other side will be cooked. You don't need to do 2 times. This is finished here. Now it is done. So you don't need to do, they keep on flipping it over. Just once, that is more than enough. So the temperature needed a little more. So no baking powder is added for it to get this shape. Again, I'm slipping it because I am accustomed. So I can use with the left hand and the right hand both. So ambidextrous. In cooking and everything, I'm using my both hands so that I can balance my 2 sides of the brain. So it is now see that there it is puffed fully. So you keep on patting it. The oil should be so much that it is not like the floating. So this is here done. These two were rolled by this person. Now I am doing it. The one that I rolled it, slipping it from the left hand, a spatula in the right hand, patting it gently, like how you pat the children. It needs a little, look at it here, it gets swelled up immediately because it was evenly done. So you allow it to cook. It is floating now. Turn it over. You see the red, the brown spots. It is ready. And then I'm just turning it. So this cooks very fast. This is done. And it is, if you look at it, it doesn't have the oil on it. No oil on it. I will let her do the last two so that she will know how to do it. And then you will know how a new person who has not known it, it will continue. Sometimes it happens one or two may not they inflate as it should be, but usually all of them inflate. Temperature has to be maintained. This you can serve with a potato vegetable, dry potato, any vegetable of your choice. In India, when it is made with a different flour, different shape, oblong shape, it is known as bhatura, and it is served with savory chana, what we call in Trinidad doubles. But doubles is made beforehand and served. This is fried on the spot and then eaten now. The next one, I will switch over the video. You see that everyone is inflating except one. So gently you have to pat it, not press it. The patting it, it gives an opportunity for it to, the steam to form and make the item inflated. The puri. So now these three here, she will do it. I'm switching over the flame, the video, to go quickly with the one hand. They slip it into the oil gently and then keep on patting right here, right until it inflates. When it inflates, comes onto the surface, you stop inflating. Now once 1 second, 1.5 second or 2 seconds, turn it over. You will see the back will be ready. So eventually you get used to it, how long you have to leave. So it depends upon the flame of your stove and also the thickness of the pot that you are using. Now it is ready, take it out. Take it out and put it on that. The next one. Now the next one again. So it is not a fluke that by chance her one that inflated, the second one also inflated. That's why I gave her, in order to have her confidence, that she gets the confidence in making this. Now turn it over, flip it over. It is not turning over, it is called. Word is used, flip over. And then it is now, look at it here. It is dancing like a boat on the surface of the water. Now take it out, it is finished. So this got a little more brown. So it's again, choice is yours how you want it. The last one, total number of we took the same spatula, 4 spatula full of the pot spoon full of the flour, and it gave us 10 puris. So turn it over, flip it over. Again, the common word is used. That is finished. And with that, switch off the flame. I switched off the flame. Now this is your video to be taken off. You do your work and I will do the remainder. finished everything.